Hello friends, welcome back to our study along of the world order of Bahá'u'lláh. In this video, we will actually be concluding the letter entitled The Dispensation of Bahá'u'lláh. I was supposed to finish it last week and I got carried away with the profundity of paragraph 51. Today we are jumping in paragraph 52 to round out that letter published in 1934. If you're joining for the first time, I'll have an orientation at the end. For now, let's go ahead and jump right into paragraph 52 of the Dispensation of Baha'u'lláh. We might well ponder in our hearts the following passages from a prayer revealed by Baha'u'lláh, which strikingly affirm and are a further evidence of the reality of the great and essential truth lying at the very core of his message to mankind, Baha'u'llah's message to mankind. Praise be to thee, O Lord my God, for the wondrous revelations of thine inscrutable decree and the manifold woes and trials thou hast destined for myself. At one time thou didst deliver me into the hands of Nimrod. At another thou hast allowed Pharaoh's rod to persecute me. Thou alone canst estimate through thine all-encompassing knowledge and the operation of thy will the incalculable afflictions I have suffered at their hands. Again, thou dost cast me into the prison cell of the ungodly for no reason except that I was moved to whisper into the ears of the well-favored denizens of thy kingdom an intimation of the vision with which thou hast, through thy knowledge, inspired me and revealed to me its meaning through the potency of thy might. And again thou didst decree that I be beheaded by the sword of the infidel. Again, I was crucified for having unveiled to men's eyes the hidden gems of thy glorious unity, for having revealed to them the wondrous signs of thy sovereignty and everlasting power. How bitter the humiliations heaped upon me in a subsequent age on the plain of Karbala. How lonely did I feel amidst thy people, to what state of helplessness I was reduced in that land. Unsatisfied with such indignities, my persecutors decapitated me, and carrying aloft my head from land to land, paraded it before the gaze of the unbelieving multitude, and deposited it on the seats of the perverse and faithless. In a later age I was suspended, and my breast was made a target to the darts of the malicious cruelty of my foes. My limbs were riddled with bullets, and my body was torn asunder. Finally, behold how in this day my treacherous enemies have leagued themselves against me and are continually plotting to instill the venom of hate and malice into the souls of thy servants. With all their might, they are scheming to accomplish their purpose. Grievous as is my plight, O God, my well-beloved, I render thanks unto thee, and my spirit is grateful for whatsoever hath befallen me in the path of thy good pleasure. I am well pleased with that which thou didst ordain for me, and welcome, however calamitous the pains and sorrows I am made to suffer. Wow, my friends. So it's super interesting, this prayer, because it's like it's the voice of the prophets, capital P, all together, you know, like the Christ Spirit. Because obviously Muhammad is referred to, obviously Christ is referred to, obviously Moses is referred to, obviously the Bab and Bahá'u'lláh are referred to, and possibly others. And if you want to comment, again, this is paragraph 52 of the letter, the Dispensation of Bahá'u'lláh. And if you want to like highlight which lines are referring to which manifestations of God, but how it's the voice of these prophets, like all in one, how it's the same S-U-N, right? It's the same sun. This, to say that the messengers of God, the prophets of God with a capital P, are one and the same is true, and to say they are distinct and different is true. And this prayer really highlights it, how they come again and they come again and they come again, and they continue to suffer these indignities and persecution and violence, and yet they experience them in different ways. So they are the same and they are distinct. And then that last line for all of us to remember in our humble and far less dramatic lives, that in spite of all of this, I am well pleased with that which thou didst ordain for me, and welcome however calamitous the pains and sorrows I am made to suffer. That's a good one to memorize, you guys. Like, to remember the pain, the crucifixion, you know, the tribulations of Muhammad, the martyrdom of the Bab, the 40 years imprisonment and poisoning and indignity of Baha'u'llah's life. And to remember for our own lives. And yet still, I am well pleased with that which thou didst ordain for me. I am well pleased with that which thou didst ordain for me, and welcome, however calamitous, the pains and sorrows I am made to suffer. So let's take that line and that vision and that standard into the week, my friends. Once again, happy Rizvan. If you are joining for the first time, or you've yet to receive your orientation for this study along series, linked below you will find the launch video for this project to get a better sense of me and this book, and who, what, why are we doing this, and the context in which I see these letters, even though they were written in the 30s. You will also find this document if you want to study along, as well as a study guide, the playlist for all of the weekly videos leading up to today of me reading and, you know, sharing some of my thoughts in just a study buddy fashion, linked below, as well as information on the Baha'i Faith and different ways you can support this channel and my work if you are moved to do so. Please remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment, share with your friends. All of these things help boost this content so more people will find it. Until next time, I wish you the best for playing your unique part in making this world a better place. Bye-bye.